Yo, what's up, Rise? Currently, my laptop doesn't have my Kavel Firefox account on it, so I'm trying to do that, but Firefox can suck. It's so Brave browser does it much better. Anyways, how's it going for you? Oh, it's that easy? Shoot. Wait, then I could just do it from my hotbar. P. Apply. Never mind, I was lied to by Gemini. What a shame. Oh, I see. Oh, is that easy? Cool. It's going pretty good. Doing a little sketching. What you sketching? I have watched today, but sadly the government shutdowns mean I won't be able to do school next quarter. What? Wait, for real? Dude. Is this like set in stone or could this change? No funding to use that program. If if the government starts back up again, if we rev that motor, uh will you get funding again? Oh goodness, I just dropped my binder everywhere. Ooh. It'll change hopefully soon. Okay. I'm hoping for it. I mean, for many other reasons, the government unshuts down, but yeah, that is not the right music for right now's vibe. We'll play it. I like it. Damn, I'm sorry to hear, man. Oh my god, it's making me reset up all of Firefox. No, leave me alone. Why can't there be a browser that's just easy to set up? Yeah, I don't have to like get rid of the 80 freaking stupid things on the homepage. Like, I don't want to see the news or like any of this. Okay. Kavel's school laptop has now been transformed into the Pinterest reference machine. Almost. We're still working on it. Hopefully before stream starts. Yo, what's up, Bear? How's it schmoving? What is it? Oh, what was I just gonna say? Oh my god, I just completely blanked. Never mind. Cool. Wow, that thought is just gone. How's it moving? Pretty rough, but I'm streaming today because I need to stop doing homework. I was like, I'm not streaming today because I'm busy. And I got all this homework to do, but still, hello everybody, hope you're doing well. It's currently 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Boom. I thought the segue would be better. That wasn't a good segue. But no, I was doing so much homework as of recent that I was like, I'm actually going to go mentally insane if I don't chill the hell out. I'm logging into my Pinterest real quick. So we're gonna hang out here rather awkwardly. Got to figure out what we're gonna draw today. I should have done that before stream, but I finished an assignment 10 minutes before I started streaming. It was a timed assignment. I don't feel good about it, but if the TA gives me a grade lower than what I think I deserve, I'm quitting everything. I don't know. He's going insano mode. You don't want to see me when I'm angry. No. Two-step verification. Why did I? Why do I do that? I don't like that. I get it. Everybody do two-step verification. That's good. But like, okay, cool. Setting up Pinterest on my laptop is it's an ordeal. I don't have any classes tomorrow, which means tomorrow will just be fully homework. I've been getting so annoyed that my writing projects, I swear it's impossible to get a perfect score. Yeah. I don't think I've ever gotten 100 on something qualitative in university. Fuck two-factor step. Yeah. Okay, we're almost done here. I'm about to log in with my Google account. You guys aren't ready for this. Aren't I just such a prepared streamer? I don't like calling myself streamer. Yay! And I have all my nice little Pinterest. My Pinterest knows me well. Half of it's robots, like ink robots. Half of it's ink, like creature design, and then half of it's Tran Fiddler. It's 3 halves because Pinterest gives me 150% of what I want. But I need an ad blocker. What's it called? What's uBlock Origin? I mean, can't say that when you're almost at 500 streams, but we're at 42 followers. So like, I don't know. Is it a follower thing? Is it a number thing? Or is it just in my heart? We'll figure that out while we warm up, huh? It's only a real streamer could do transitions like that. But yeah, no, it's been a really rough couple of days. What is it? I thought that I had to train another antivirus for this week, and I stayed up very late last night and the night before. Turns out I didn't need to at all. I do have a presentation I have to give next week, but like, dude, and like I had to give a lecture on LLMs and security that got moved. So big news there, and I just have two exams and a presentation and a bit of a half project. I have to do some user studies and stuff. But yeah, I'm literally inside all day, only doing homework all day. So I think it's rather advisable that I do something that I love for an hour. I need to hide my Pinterest. I'm seeing like art and getting distracted. I saw Kim Jong-gi right next to Tran Fiddler. That's dangerous. What do you say I use for my editing? I use Adobe Premiere Pro and a little bit of After Effects now. But I feel like for my kind of videos, I only need like something like DaVinci Resolve. But when it comes to like novice or like what's it called when someone does something for a hobby? It's not novice, but for like people like us who are like, this isn't our jobs just yet. We don't need all the fancy tools. Like it's your editor doesn't matter as much. Like if you could put text on the screen, do transitions, and like mix audio, which literally every single one can nowadays, you're fine. Hell, I mean, when Dagoon got his debut, he was like, he recorded off his phone, and didn't he like edit on his phone? I can't remember. I may be lying. But yeah, I like Adobe Premiere. I've seen Wondershare Filmora, and I liked how simple some of it was, but I think it's expensive. And then I think DaVinci is free, and I've heard some great stuff there. Once again, there's this math YouTuber who explained how he does all of his animations in it, and I found it extremely intuitive, and it combines some of the parts that I like from After Effects into an editor program. So, DaVinci. I want to draw the DaVinci twins one day. If I get like decent at caricature, or just like drawing human faces, and like as a caricature, like trying to get good with expressions and stuff, I'll draw the DaVinci twins. I'm glad they had a good ending, right? Like they haven't done anything controversial. Cause like I'm glad. I miss them. I hope okay, good. Yeah. I don't know what's up with them, but I really hope like this is how they behave in the real world, and they're just like constantly fascinated and happy about everything. Like they're the manifestation of like human will, love and happiness. Speaking of love and happiness, Germa played No, I'm Not Human, or whatever that game is called. I saw Vinny play it. I'm very happy. I have my doubts, but I also believe in that too. You seen that one edit? It's like drawing them as like Zelda characters. I think it was. Oh wait, no. That's another thing. I think. But yeah, not really sure what we're gonna draw today. I was really happy with the crow drawing the other day, and it wasn't finished. And I want to do a self critique in the Discord, and then like off, and it'd be like, hey, anybody else, come critique me. But like, and the reason why I'm streaming today, like, I mean, other than the fact that I wanted to draw, and I need a good excuse, is like when I was drawing that crow, I was so at peace. Like I was just very content and focused and in a flow state. And like I did get very distracted near the end, and I was like wasn't focusing and intentionally placing my marks. But during like a large part of that stream, I thought 4 hours had passed in a good way, but it was like 2 hours. Like, oh my gosh, I'm working so diligently. Yeah, so I would like to strive for that again tonight. And typically, my favorite drawing sessions, I have references that I like picked out. And the reason why sometimes I don't have good drawing sessions on stream is because I pressure myself to like pick a reference really fast, or I get in a that reference isn't good enough mood. Because when I draw my free time, I draw because I found a reference, or I found something like, oh, that inspires me. I'm gonna like do that. But when I'm kind of like put on the spot to do something a certain way, I'm like, ooh. You don't get the I'm inspired moments during stream? I have. Especially when you guys come up with ideas, and I'm like, oh my god, that's great. Which happens like pretty frequently. Weirdly frequently for how good those moments are. Trying to think of a few as of recent. The tuna. Just like drawing a tuna made me very happy. And I didn't really care about the reference. I think one of the other Promptathon streams that happened several times, especially if it involved you V1. But it's like I get the I'm inspired moments and then draw, but stream, like trying to force those is harder, right? If that makes sense. Like I feel like in my daily life, I see plenty of things. I'm like, oh, I want to draw that, or I want to draw this. Especially when I'm in the gym. When I listen to music in the gym, I'm constantly thinking of like little animations or stories or stuff. And then like I go back to my apartment and doodle a couple of the characters or concepts. Um, that's an example. But on stream, I'm not like listening to that kind of music in that way. I don't know. I don't know what constitutes that kind of creative process, but and yes, all of my gym like ideas are like AMVs with like cool music and like animation that would like I know for a fact I will never alone be able to like animate all of that in a year. But at the same time, like I still want to imagine it. Like I was listening to Infestis by Igor today. Wonderful. They keep turning the fan on in the gym, and this fan, I've talked about it before, has to be like 15 to 20 feet in diameter. And like it's directly on top of the area where I do pull ups. And so I feel like I'm just like, my eyes are getting dry. I get like my throat's dry, like like I'm fighting against the gods. It's not a pleasant experience. Also, I wanted to rant about this. I remembered it. My gym has like these very long bar lights across the ceiling, right? Like this, and they're like super bright if you look directly at them. And they positioned it so like you have a bench right here where you're probably going to be looking up while doing like a bench press, right? And then the bar lights are over here. So like if you're looking up, you aren't looking at the bar lights. It isn't hurting your eyes. But the problem is between every bench is the pull-up area where I do my pull-ups, which I am like either always looking up or not always looking up, but like I'll look up or something when jumping up there, like to grab the thing or stuff. Very weird complaint, but that mixed with the fan, it's very don't talk to me in the gym. I like am dazed, I'm confused. Fight or flight. I've not yet fight, but you never know. Oh, and some people in the Discord saw this today. But when I was leaving the gym this morning, I went to the section with all the bike racks, and I'm slowly like wheeling my bike out, and I see something in the corner of my eye, and it's like, oh, is there a bug on someone's like bike? Because like it looks small enough to be a bug, and I turn around, there's just like I don't know what bird it was. It wasn't a sparrow, but it was sparrow sized, and it was just like legs wide apart, like I don't know what kind of stance he was doing, and just like staring at me, and like for a solid 5 seconds, we just had eye contact, and then I moved to grab my phone to take a picture, and it flew off. And also, a dude who was in front of me was getting like very upset that I just was like standing there, and he like brushed past me, and I felt bad. But very surreal little experience. With me finishing Zom 100, I'm like very out of anime, and so the next one on Netflix I was thinking of watching would be Black Clover, but it looked like a shonen, and I'm kind of shonened out right now. Like I'm not a huge shonen viewer right now, and so I was like, screw it. I started watching. I think it's called like Fragrant Flower or something. It's a romance, and I'm like, romance isn't totally my thing, but I'm like so tired of shonen that I'm like, I'll watch it. I'll watch anything. Or like fighting. It's like I want more anime just grounded in real life. Like I want another Great Teacher Onizuka, but without the yeah yeah. You guys know what I mean. If you know, you know. Or like another Psyche K. God, what would I do for another Psyche K right now? Heck yeah, classic. Almost a really good organic form. I messed up the ellipse right there though. I don't know any animes at the moment that are like that. Yeah, I've my escape, my like 3 escapes in the day are or 4. Sleeping, eating food while watching anime, streaming, and gym. Those are my 4 escapes. And so like, I eat 3 meals a day. So I usually watch about 2 to 3. Most times I like have to go somewhere, so I stop the episode in half, in the middle. At what point do I tell people I stream? Not like out of like I go up to a group of people like, "Hey guys, did you know I stream every night?" Like no, but like if people ask what I do, because I don't tell them. I just tell them that I like drawing. Like, is there a number? I feel like you could only say that if they're like, "Oh, what's your stream?" And then like they'll look you up and you have like 4 billion followers or whatever. Also, great work, Bear, on the day 2 of the uh I'm a niche popular streamer. Really lay into that bit. Just be like, "Yeah, you want some of my merch? I'm actually wearing some of my merch right now. Buy some of my stickers." But yeah, sorry. Good job on Inktober day 2 and day 1. I'm not sure if I congratulated on day 1. Same thing to Saf. He's doing a great job. And Sadie's doing Inktober, right? Yeah. I remember her doing day 1. I'm not sure if I've seen her do day 2 yet. Oh wait, what am I doing? I could just be like, "Yeah, I stream," and they're like, "Oh, what's your stream name?" And it's freaking like I just say like German985. Yeah. If life wasn't lifing right now, I would definitely be doing Inktober. Recession economy, hell yeah! I get to be unemployed with a reason. I'm probably just gonna freelance until I get a job. I know I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to find out something until I get a job, right? I would say October is one of my favorite months. I'm a spring enjoyer, as we've discussed ad nauseum. Um, just if like quarters didn't end, if it wasn't hiring season, exam season, all that stuff, I would like it because like it's Spooktober, you know, it's freaking Inktober. All of these like awesome like art things and like games come out and all this good stuff. But at the same time, people make those games and those movies and stuff like that. Like, I understand that the world doesn't stop. It was cool. Nice little warm up. So don't you move? I swear to God. Um, yeah, we're gonna go to BRB. I'm gonna look for some references, ideas for what we're gonna draw tonight. Maybe we'll spin the wheel. I'm not totally feeling it. Did I not run ads at the start of the stream? Wow, bad streamer. So yeah, we're gonna do BRB. We're gonna do 3 minutes of BRB ads because I'm evil and sick and twisted. And then we'll be right back. So be right back. Question. Oh wait. People are probably in ad break. Well, if anybody's not in ad break, which I think everyone is, can you guys like use your computer or devices or like no computer or like TV when the lights are completely off? Like I feel like it hurts my eyes. Yet weirdly enough, I can use my phone and it's all right. Like I feel like if I'm in my room, it's nighttime and all my lights are off, like my window's shut, I cannot for the love of me. Nope. Oh, you didn't get ads. I'm sorry, Bear. My roommate did it, and one of the people outside. What the heck is going on here? One of the people in like my apartment complex, his window's open right now. And you just see that. Wait, did Terran Fiddler do Warframe art, or is it just a coincidence? Ah, it's just a coincidence. Dude, Pinterest is only feeding me Terran Fiddler art right now. I need to escape. Get me out of here. Stalking stream. Let's go. I've put 3 cameras in random places throughout my, what the heck is that picture? Throughout my apartment complex. We'll see which one notices first. Didn't Mr. Beast like burn a guy alive or something recently? Like not actually kill him, but that was like the thing is like, I trapped this dude in a room and set him on fire. I think that's the most recent thing. I don't know. Also, there's a picture. It's on my laptop. Oh wait, maybe that's so much effort. I'm not going to. It's a picture of a kookaburra with a cowboy hat, and the caption says 1.5 years of trust building exercises went into this photo. And once again, it's a tiny plastic cowboy hat on top of a kookaburra. I think that's how you pronounce it. I kind of want to do Terran Fiddler's style with some of these sketches, which is like, it just requires such a nice understanding of light. Yo, what's up, Icy Boy? How's it going? What Terran does for a lot of these sketches is like this really neat, very nice gestural sketch, with a very small ballpoint, it looks like, and then goes in, does the more like, strong lines, and then goes in with and like some of the shading, and then goes in with a like probably alcohol marker that has just a light gray on it. And it looks great, and I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. He's drawn so much. Is that AI? Maybe he uses a fine liner. No, I feel like I could see like, What are we drawing tonight, guys? I'm out of it. I'm in a construction mood, and I'm not sure if I want to do another animal. I do want to do something organic, I think. Just feel like animals a cop out every time. The cool fish you were talking about earlier. Let me try to remember this. Bubblehead? Bubblehead fish? Oh, I don't want to draw one of those. They kind of creep me out, I'm not gonna lie. I don't mess with those. Ooh. I feel bad for them. Poor guys. I'm sorry. They just. Ugh. Pinterest very much has me in the creature design space. Drawing organic things is so fun. This part of the song kind of reminded me of the part from the Ave Maria and Cowboy Bebop. What subject matter are you? I don't know. Something organic or slightly organic. It could be a bit like more structured, but I'm not too feeling the robots right now. You know what I mean? Unless it's like a very organic robot, flowy. Opportunity for me to ink later, maybe in another stream. If this is just a construction stream, that's fine. Not in the inking mood so much right now. It's definitely gonna just kind of mess around, be at peace with the process of making. Maybe even something a bit more on the imagination side, rather than drawing from reference. What is this? It's like furry Bloodborne. Okay. Interesting. You have to be careful what you click on in Pinterest. I didn't click on it because I know like the moment I click on like anime or furry or like any other fandom, boom, it's over. That's all I'm getting is that. Or same thing when I used to use Instagram a couple of years ago. Interact with one post for too long and boom, it's over. And I clicked on anime and I didn't mean it. It has a stroke pattern thing going on. More Jacinto art. Dude, I got tricked into searching something that sounded wholesome, but my feed was destroyed. Oh. Classic internet moment. Is that Deadpool rabbit? No. Ew, this is disgusting, but like in a cool way. Whoever drew this, that's epic. Ooh, dragons. It's okay. Here's my problem with drawing dragons. I can never find like there's no such thing as a reference of a dragon, right? Like it's other people. Dragons aren't real. Like I don't have anatomical stuff to draw from a dragon, and if I do, it's always like lizards. But I feel like the leap from lizards that we have in this real world to dragons is like so freaking far. How do you draw a perfect circle with such low speed hand movement? If I do, it'll be a curly circle. Also, well, first of all, welcome to the channel, Galaxy Lord. Hope you're doing well. And lots and lots and lots of practice. I know it sounds like a cop out, but they're essentially the same, right? Yeah, I guess. I mean, like in like wings, right? Like, how do I reference wings? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They are practically the same in that regard. And maybe I just need to draw more lizards so I can start feeling confident. I feel like, yeah, you're very right in that. I feel like the Komodo dragon would be general build for a bulky dragon. No, yeah, no. I've you know, should we do that? Should we do a lizard tonight, guys? But yeah, for circles, lots of exercises trying to make myself like not just drawing circles willy nilly, but having standards for them, right? So draw the minor axis of a circle, and anytime you draw an ellipse on that, make sure the minor axis lines up. Have boxes, and like inside those boxes, not like 3D boxes, but like rectangles or stuff, and focus on ghosting beforehand. Have a couple picture of a common grackle. Is that Batman with his booty cheeks out? Thank you, Pinterest. Ooh, that looks very cool. That was Inktober by something Skulljack? Michelle on Instagram. I don't know. That looks cool though. Bear, you be careful. I know exactly what you're talking about. Ironically, that is like a very good picture for like light study. If I remember correctly. Here, wait. I'm going to look up Komodo dragon on Pinterest, and it's going to be like one of the first results. Grackle versus Komodo. Dude, Komodo's solo, like, no diff. I actually don't know what pick you're talking about. Oh, okay. Here, I actually, no, I'm not going to send it in the Discord because I don't want it to exist in the Discord. Batman booty cheek. Oh, that. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the forbidden Komodo picture. Or we do alligator, guys. Let's do alligator. I feel like alligators don't get enough representation. Dang it, most of the pictures that are coming up are like meme pictures. I may just have to use Google. God, dude, why are alligator like they look adorable, right? Like why? Why is my monkey brain supposed to tell me like, ooh, that's scary? Run away from that, like snake's scary. Do a prehistoric alligator, like a Sarascucha? Look that up. Sorry. I'm not finding anything for that. Oh wait, no, I spelled it right. It auto-corrected to Sriracha. That's still not coming up. Nothing's coming up for that, sadly. Prehistoric alligator. Oh my god. Some of these renders are just silly. There's a Perusaurus. Perusaurus? Yo, what's up? Welcome back, Charlie and Ace. It's been a minute. Hope you're well. Ooh, one of those pictures like the alligators with, or like, this is a crocodile, I think. Yeah, crocodile. It has like the tiny nose. Sarascucha. Yeah, it does sound like a really, like something I'd add to my ramen. You cut out, did you want to draw my suggestion or not? I would want to, I just can't find any references of it, sadly. There are no Sarascuchas on Google whenever I looked up that word. So I think we'll just go with a modern day alligator. I would like it to be doing like an action pose. Please? Disney. I want to learn where Trent Fiddler learned gesture from, or just anatomy in general, but Sarcosuchus. Sarcosuchus. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, it does have the. It looks goofy. Oh my god, its eyes are so tiny. Yeah, sadly, I don't think there's any good references of this one. So we'll stick to a normal alligator for now, and then if we get comfortable with that, we could probably like meld an existing like my learned anatomy from one of these guys into that. Should we construct tonight with the question. Should we construct tonight with a pen or with blue pencil? If you're drawing an alligator, can you make it wear shoes? Sure, why not? I'm done with that. What kind of shoes? On all feet. Oh, not just the hind feet? Okay. Should be wearing Crocs. Didn't I Did a Thing make a video on that? I don't know. Got some of these alligator. Albert the alligator, huh? Definitely Crocs. Honestly, I'm an alligator enjoyer, not a crocodile enjoyer. Is that a hot take? It's the tiny snout that alligators have that I'm not particularly fond of. Oh no, yeah. I'm talking about just in general. Ah, this is a great reference. Great. No, it's a bit blurry. Should serve for its anatomy though. Okay, one more. I feel like there's no debate. They're to me, they're not similar to me. I'm different. Uh that's right, I didn't have my size on large. No, it is. Okay. Um yeah, the snouts make all the difference for me. Baby alligator. God, I love the trumpet in the background of the song. Gives a good big band feel. Well, you prefer just which one? Alligator. What if you recreated the Velociraptor scene from Jurassic World with a cute baby alligator? Ooh, I'm not sure about the recreating the scene, but drawing a little baby alligator, that seems quite good. Well, it only took me scrolling like 3 scrolls until I got Fur Affinity art of someone's OC. Crocodile OC. Oh, okay, now we're really... Okay, wow. Thank you, Google. Crocagator? What the heck? Oh, God. Okay, one more reference and we're ready to go. Oh, is this the How to Draw Furries book? It is. I've always seen those books at the art store, like how to draw anime, how to draw furries. Shout out. Should I buy one of those books? Which is there one that I should buy, like anime or the like is there an anatomy one? Sadie can hit you up. Truth. Oh God. Get me out of here. I clicked too far. Too far. The furry's genuinely actually pretty cool. Huge. I've never had one of those books before, but I feel like in my just like a bad estimate, they feel gimmicky, right? They feel like draw circle. Start with it's the SpongeBob meme, like draw circle, add detail, boom, furry, right? It sources the artist. Okay, that's pretty cool. Are they like popular artists, or are they just like noteworthy, like you know, like if they made they had a book on how to make YouTube videos and they picked Markiplier, like that kind of. Are there like archetypal furry artists, like ones of all time? Does Trent Fiddler count? I think Trent Fiddler counts. Some are pretty popular. I followed some of them because I like their style. Huge. Okay, I have my references. Now, which one to start with? I can't believe there's not that many references of alligators out there. You're telling me people don't want to get close to a literal killing machine? And yeah, don't worry, the camera's not supposed to be on right now. I'm still getting everything out. Having a bit of a slower stream today because all I plan to do after this is go to sleep, so it's not a major goal of mine. Oh god, performative male gravel jump scare. What medium are we doing tonight? Then 2 seconds later, they have a biblically accurate angel. Yeah. I don't think, no matter how far I get in art, I'll ever forgive those kind of tutorials. Like, I have nothing against the artist. That would be unfair, right? But at the same time... Are we using pen or pencil, guys, for the undersketch? Vote now. But yeah, I'll never forgive those artists, because, like, as a kid, I would, like... Well, why am I not good at drawing? I had an accent for some odd reason, and I would complain so much. What the frick? What the frick? Damn it. I only have my gel pens. Pencil for sketch. We have 1 vote for pencil. I was kind of hoping for pen. That's what I was grabbing right there. I may veto it just because I'm inspired by Trent Fiddler. So we're going to do that. That was just a question of which sketchbook I want to use. Well, this is our big one. It needs some more love. I'm okay with wasting, or quote unquote wasting, like doing less serious art in smaller sketchbooks like this one down here. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Is YouTube chat showing up? I'm not sure, but there's no one chatting right now, so it could be either or. Alrighty, let's get started. That is not the start timer button. Oh, I forgot we were drawing a little baby alligator that one time. Bleh. Okay, I don't like this as much because it's very easy to smear. So the less smear. I mean, I could just do one of my favorite ballpoints. These are pretty epic sauce. Bleh. Just I don't like how they add value. Or like, you know. We'll do that though. Reptile eye close-ups. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm doing a side profile, which you're like, wait, is this the real Kavel? Doing a side profile? Things that he hates? Yes. I don't think we're gonna add Crocs to this one. Because I like how the feet are moving, and I want to capture that. Sorry, bearing mug. She who bears mug. But I need to start using this as like my little thing. I gotta decide, I'm gonna be traveling soon. I gotta decide which art supplies I take. I think I may just get like a $5 sketchbook. Call it that. This will be a challenge of proportions. Yo, Jims, what's going on? Walolo. I wish I were a bird. I usually measure by like doing this with my eyes or something. I'm gonna try not doing that this time. I am tired, but we're drawing, so I'm happy with that. You got to peroxide? Oh, before I draw. What's up? Hydrate. Oh, true, 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 true. Ooh, heck yeah. Peroxide. 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 I don't know what peroxide is. You typed too fast. Oh wait. Okay, gotcha. Was that just like you got to an episode? Okay, I see. Valid, valid. Okay, I'm trying to. I'm keeping my hands on camera because I'm going to measure with my eyes. Frick. I instantly took my hands away from the camera. Okay, measuring with my eyes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh god, that's a lot of head's length. Instead of delete, I hit send. I do that a lot. Typically, it's whenever I'm writing a long message. Like, I think one time I was giving a bear a critique or maybe cat a critique, and like I sent it in the middle. Oh my god. I'm not sure if I told the story when I was watching the new Demon Slayer movie. No, not a spoiler, but a character says the word 6-7 in there, or like 67. It's like I ate 67 bagels or something, and this is me trying to avoid spoilers. And like, there's a group of high schoolers behind me, and they go like, "Ha, 6-7, ha!" And they pull the fire alarm. Yeah. Okay, let's draw this alligator. It's tiny. I don't like tiny. Let's draw big. Because it's only about about 3 heads lengths tall. So if a head is of 3 inches, but then we're not going to be able to fit everything on the page because it's like over. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 heads lengths tall. So, and I'm now actually going to measure 2. Okay, I got like 11 that time. Oh, wait. Okay, and the true, actually measuring it, it's 11, so I got some work to do, but. So if it's 11, and this page is about 11, we want a little bit less than an inch. Alligator head. What's my next form I'm going to do? I'm now like measuring in my brain and then measuring physically. I technically shouldn't be caring because it's 50%, and that's like, I shouldn't be trying to get better in that sense, just playing around, but I'm sick and twisted and evil, so. And one thing I did think is we could do Inktober on stream, but I want to start lesson 6, so we probably wouldn't have enough time to like balance those. I don't know how to do the waist for the alligator. What shape would that be? Something like that, I guess. This is really good for my observational skills. It's basically lesson 6, but oh god. So one of my friends went to go travel to meet two of my other friends, and all three of them have texted me at the same time. I'm a slime you out twin. So yeah, is the same singer from Lamp or a different singer? Let's see. Let's look up this song stuff. So I haven't looked specifically, but I'm pretty confident. The singer in this song is Kaori Sakakibara. Say Kaori Sakakibara, I think. Um, and yeah, I think it's the same singer. Because whenever I looked up the singer for this song, it was her, Miss Kaori. And then when I look up the Lamp Wikipedia fandom, uh, is a Japanese singer and member of Lamp. So yes, I'm going to say so, and I can hear it. Very very unique voice. Oof. Damn. I'm gonna add this one to the mix. This is great. Oh god, dude. Some cowboy bebop sax? Okay. Oh my god. Shout out. That was great. Jesus. That was Endless Season by. Uh, I can't see the name. It's on one of my tabs, but I'm not going to go click it. That was fantastic. That saxophone. Who was that saxophone player? Jesus. Same saxophone player as the Cowboy Bebop tank. Oh, I did the gesture wrong for that. I could still kind of save it. Hmm. The entire time that song was playing, I was making the fucking ooh face. Ooh. I need to draw gravel with that expression now. You may ask, Kavel, why not do that right now? Because I'm drawing an alligator. He's cool as heck. I know, right? I'm looking at his art station now. Screw you. I'm doing it. It's just stupid great, man. Color, anatomy, gesture. The Spyro art he has is literally just like box cover art level Spyro art. This dude says he has had no professional training. Yeah, a couple of years. I've never had any formal training, but I'm always willing to learn and develop my skills as an artist. A couple years back, I had to unwillingly take a break from my art, but now I'm heading back with full force. What the hell? Photoshop and Procreate. Ridiculous. And his art station is just his digital art, looks like. If you get a chance, look at his oh no, there's some traditional stuff in there. For reference. Yeah. It goes stupid. It goes stupid. Gomen Umfchen? What? What is this? That's a thing? And yeah, he did draw that. I've never seen this before. Oh, you're sending that in Discord. I see. Yeah. I've never heard of Gomen Umfchen. But now I'm seeing versions of it with Legoshi and Lycon and an actual fursuiter. Oh my god. Dude. Hey, Duran Fiddler's just that, that generational. What is Gomen Umfchen? That's the six, that's the length, so one. Oh, I made body too long. Brick! Ah, fudge. We could still kind of fix it, maybe. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Okay, maybe it isn't. Gomen Oof-chan. I'm just trying to like understand the context. May have to consult Know Your Meme about this one or something. Did not plan that sausage form out beforehand. Lots of nice flow from this guy though. Stupid anime emote pose when you put your yeah. I was just wondering about the oomph part, but I get it. Oh, this one. I have a feeling this song's gonna go crazy. Oomph is one of my followers. Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes a lot of sense then. I'm not looking up Twitter terms. Yeah. I have a Twitter account. Kavel draws at Kavel draws. Have not touched it since the day I almost quit streaming, which was the third day. So, and on the third day, oh. Now look at me. Almost 500 days later, and I'm thirsting over Trend Fiddler on main. This is awesome. Not the artist, but his art. That'd be weird. What made you want to quit? A lot, and I'll talk about this in a future video for sure. Just so much self-doubt and imposter syndrome. Like, literally, I was like, by the third day, I was like, oh my god, people are gonna like dox me and like hate me and just like send me hate mail and they're gonna like look at my art and say it's horrible and I'm gonna like learn to hate art, and like all the other stuff. Like I was just doomsdaying, you know. I was like, they're gonna, you know, people are just gonna hate me. They're gonna like, I'm gonna end up like, you know, like I don't know, modern examples like pirate software or something. Like people like I just do something bad and everyone hates me, or something like that. All of this is like ridiculous, right? But I was doomsdaying so much. So I DM'd Delano. I was like, I'm done, you know? Like, this is only going to end up bad. And it could still, I mean, who knows? This could be the worst decision of my life. But I decided to keep going. And the reason I decided to keep going was I was like, I'll just give it another shot. It was very much a trying to find the right words for it. I haven't even like started yet, so how do I know any of this is true? That's the best way to describe it. Like among all of this doomsdaying and like me being, you know, catastrophizing, kind of, not really. Like I even for a while, like in the first year, I had multiple doubts. Not as bad as that moment, but still like, oh crap, you know, like people are just gonna like hate me in my art, and they're gonna like, or like, that one Proco thing. This was before I listened to Proco, but like I'm making my image as the beginner artist, right? It was whenever that caller came in, and it was like this kid who was like 13 or 12 or something, and he was like, you know, I should be worrying about my brand, my business. And they were like, don't worry about a brand when you're that old, because then you're gonna become like the artist kid, not like the artist, right? If that makes sense. Like they're gonna remember you as the kid, not as like an individual artist, and your gimmick's gonna be that. And I didn't want my gimmick to be that I'm just a beginner artist, right? I wanted to capture the whole process of me like getting somewhere where I feel um like I could sit down and be like, I did this, I stuck to it, and this is what it takes to learn to get somewhere, right? Not like that there's any end goal of art, right? But more so like with me wanting to do anatomy, and maybe make a comic one day or something like that. What it takes to get to that point. Um, but yeah, I was just still very everything's gonna go wrong. I don't like the internet already. What makes me, what I don't like the internet. It's a very bad place, mean place. What makes it like good to interact with people now, right? Um, but yeah, I'm very internet very weird. Yeah, that was my biggest fear. It's just like people can be really mean and messed up. Uh, and thankfully I've only been met with very kind people. There's only been like a couple people just rage baiting and stuff, and like that was such non-issues. Um, and I'm glad the streams have stayed small, which sounds like a cope. Like, yeah, I don't care that we don't have a million subscribers, no. But like in a serious sense, like having up to like 5 people here, um, it's nice. It's just like a group of like if I got together with a group of friends after school, um, to just draw, right? That's the vibe I've wanted, and that's the vibe I've gotten so far, and I'm very, very happy and proud of that. But yeah, Delano was accepting as well. He's like, yeah, it's okay, man. Like, we try things, it doesn't work out. I wish I had a diary or like a journal at the time to like quantify not only why I picked up streaming again, but why I started. Like, it still doesn't make sense why I started streaming in the first place. I don't get it. Like, that was so out of character for me at the time. Like, was this guy stupid? Yep. Well, that's the thing. Like in that situation, if I listened to him, I wouldn't have been streaming. I think I could be remiss in remembering the conversation. He probably did nudge me to like continue. Um, but in giving myself the out to like when I just stop having fun streaming drawing, I now have the habit. Heck yeah, I think everybody should try it. Especially Bear. Like I feel like you'd be a great personality, and you have the art to boot. Not saying that streamers only get popular if they have good art, but they definitely get a lot more popular if they have a good, like. And I feel like you have some pretty great stuff, so I feel like it would work quite well. I'm going to get myself canceled. See, that was one of my biggest like catastrophes. Like I have nothing to like openly be like, on stream I'd say something horrible. You can take over Quantum. There you go. What the heck? Hmm? Oh, I'm still out. Dang it, the body's too long. Frick. VTube Studio, I'm intrigued. I don't know if I want to be a VTuber though. Valid. I think you should only pick up streaming if you just want to like chill. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting it. I think I'll commit though. trying to think of ways I can save it, like extending the foot out further, but I'm at like half a head's length or maybe an entire head's length off. It's because I'm trying not to use my hands or ruler to like measure things. I'm just trying to, pure observation, which is very hard. Like I'm very middle of the road, but I'm trying to push it to be better. Give him a loose undershirt and cap. There's rocks in front of where his feet are, so I don't know. Don't know what his feet are like. God frick. This looks really weird, like just really bad. I'm doing a very slow construction, but head's length, one. Simplifying things into shapes. Okay, once again reiterating, because I don't feel like I yapped about it enough. Streaming should be relocated, like if you like it, right? Because like there have been times where like I don't want to interact with people or as much. Like I'm not gonna say I'm a super social streamer, right? But there are definitely times where I'm like I'm not a babysitter. I hate profile views. I hate profile views. I hate profile views. There's that call in my head. The why can't I get good at art instantly? Or, quote unquote good. We all know the game. Nope. This guy is just way too long. I forgot Sadie posted a lesson 4 thing. I should look at that. I'm really interested in how her knowledge from her horse course, I forgot the name of it. Her horse course will transfer to construction. Snare and Blaze, yes. I forget names very easily. I love alligator hands. They look awesome. To eat exotic animal meats? Probably not. Cause like everything tastes like chicken in the end, right? Like I don't feel like I don't know. Like even when I've tried, like I tried lamb before. I'm not a huge fan of lamb. Especially I was thinking of little lambs when I ate it, and I actually made myself sick. So like I understand, like, oh well, why don't you think about that with cows or stuff like that? Which is true. It's a very valid argument. Um, but like, if the flavor isn't like something immediately different, I don't want to eat it for the novelty of it. Like wagyu, I've had wagyu before. That way too overpriced. Not overpriced. I don't know. It was way too expensive in my just for what it was, right? But it was extremely good. I know, right? Yeah. I am unhappy with this. This looks ass, dude. Like this is so much higher. This is the point where I should look up alligator foot reference, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. One of the first textures I did for Drawbox was alligator scales. It's probably one of my favorite things. It's the first time I was like, holy crap. Like, if you break it down into simple stuff, like, you can draw things. That's cool. Pre-rolls are back on, haha. Get wrecked. That tummy is way too tummy, you know? I also think just because it's too long. Oh yeah, lizards have like that weird bone back there. I don't know what that is. Why do they have that? Yeeth. I don't know what prompted that, yes. I forgot like everything that I just said, other than the pelvic bone and drawing things. But I agree. Pre-rollouts. Oh, there we go, yeah. Also, Tran is just flexing when he says, I try to draw from reference as little as possible. Get out of here, dude. That's awesome. The alligator is begging to be rotated. Ah! Sorry. I get scared. It's coming right after me, man. That's probably one of the worst jokes I've done. Especially because I like screamed like a Half-Life scientist. Wait, new Kavel coin, rotate the page. Gordon, you fool. Rap. I was going through my phone today watching old Crow videos. I miss those guys. I hope they're doing well. I hope Baby Crow's doing well. No, the two Baby Crows, but one was like definitely Baby Crow and the other was like kind of Baby Crow. Do my parents maintain it? Yes. Actually, my sister, she's still at home, and I've convinced her that if she doesn't feed the birds, then she hates me and is the worst sister ever, which is pretty effective. You know, they did have an issue because they didn't know what birdseed I was buying, and I couldn't find it on like the online store. So, um, they were a bit lost. And like the apparently the crows stopped showing up as much, and same thing with the blue jays. But the blue jays, that's okay. We're not I'm not too upset about the blue jays not showing up as much. Frick. Long, leg too long, leg too long. Looks like his ankle's twisted. Youch. I'm gonna drop this actually. No, Jesus, dude. I need to start thinking about these lines. I'm in a very ballpoint mood where I'm just gonna like draw it, go. Don't think about it. But I'm still having a lot of fun, even though it ain't looking too pretty. The argument can be made, why draw all of this when you're not absorbing anything? Because I'm playing. Leave me alone. Sorry, that's how I'm addressing like the voice that's in my head, that's in all of our heads. The brainworm that's like, dude, you're not being optimal right now. Guess what? Art isn't optimal. Screw you. And also, you smell kind of bad. Get away from me. Probably one of the harder parts of being like not school artist. Actually, no, probably all artists suffer from this in a capacity. Just, you know, self-taught artists don't have a nice litmus for, you know, what are these thoughts actually mean? Like, are these actually valid? Bermug's urge not to bring up Steven Zapata whenever optimize is used, or any of other words from his, or just any of his videos in general, which I appreciate because yeah, shout out Steven. He says, once again, the only comment I put on his videos is Steven says like exactly what you're thinking, or like I was like, he's more. I commented like he said exactly what I was thinking, and he caught me. Like that's it was on the dream drawing video. He liked my comment, but no, yeah, he just I think he has mastered his own internal monologue. And from doing that, boom, he now knows the common words that the beginner will say to themselves. Little teeth. He didn't like my comment. Wah! Yeah, I think it was because I was very early when the dream drawing video came out. I saw it because Crash Tiger on the Dropbox Discord sent it. Shout out Crash Tiger. And I'll give it a look-see. Uh-oh, I colored in the eyes. You're not supposed to color in the eyes. Call the police. I don't know why, but every time someone says wah like that now, I think of the clip when Kaiman was in the sewers. And when Richard, or whatever his name is, the Roach, Johnson, whenever Johnson like first attacks him, and like instead of him like I'm gonna fight this guy, he just literally throws up both of his hands and runs screaming, going "Wah!" Like, I'm sorry, that's so good. Guys, dude, why? Cheap viewers on stream to remove the space. Blah, blah, blah. Why do they at things? Who are they atting? Ban. Twitch, you said likely Banivator, and yet you still let it talk. I can't believe you made methodicalmeosini. Come on, tweets. YouTube doesn't have this problem, that's all I'm saying. You hear that, Twitch? I said it. I said the Y word. Anyways, my account will be banned tomorrow, everybody. I hope you've had a good stream. That was a Delano. I almost said bear because I saw bear text message. I think I got cursed typing their name. Yeah, you're now on the list. You're now suspicious of a ban evasion. Being suspected? Suspicious? I don't know. I'm Mergai Ravel. This is like our Brazzaro variants. Hope we're doing it. I'm doing okay. Those are way too big. Gaming. Heck yeah. I have some plans tomorrow to go get some tonkatsu before stream. Tonkatsu ramen. And I'm very excited. Not really focusing on the form too much. I'm just kind of decorating. I think I just got impatient with this part. Yeah, there's not really a reason to do all that. You know what? We'll call it here. And a fun little sketch. I don't want to overdo it. Because I'm losing focus. I'm just kind of doodling. Crocodile. Cool. Yeah, how long is it? Yeah, 1:45. That's fine, yeah. It's 9 o'clock, yeah. We're good. So, we'll call it there, everybody. Some more crocodile drawings tomorrow, methinks. That'd be fun, methinks. Yeah, all of this just to kind of pursue. I guess no, because it's 50%. I don't want to like study. I just want to play around and like draw alligators and stuff. So we'll do that. Yeah, cool. So we're gonna call it there, everybody. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you, Bear, Delano. We had Icy Boy. Thank you, Icy Boy. Charlie and Ace, and Jims. I think methinks that was everybody. If I'm forgetting anybody, please let me know. We'll be streaming. Oh, yep. So weird schedule. We'll be streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We will not be streaming Monday night, and we will not be streaming next Wednesday night. I have 2 exams next week, and then I will be streaming Thursday, and then not Friday or Saturday. So it's gonna be really spotty. But I have 2 exams. Actually, I may stream during one of those exam nights if I feel good, or maybe both. We'll see. I just don't want to overdo it. But I also like streaming. So yeah. Once again, thank you all for joining me tonight, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.